Like, if I pocket for you, are you gonna play with me or are we gonna get married? Like,
I can already tell
hello?
you,
Like, no
Yeah.
Ari is tripping and
attitude,
haven't
no
even started yet.
weirdness. Hmm. Yeah.
And where we at right now? Is someone fucking you good right now? Are you
Oh
getting
my
married?
God. Whoa there. I'm not happy.
Cause it's
Why is
literally
that
what you
well
say in your
written?
song. I'll fuck you good. Like she,
Why
did
that
she
way?
write her
Why was
shit?
it that
Like,
way? Whoa.
Because that's what you
let me
say in your
know.
song,
Let me know.
And
You trying to tell us something else? Like,
When did I say? When did I say that? I said it in the song.
yeah.
shea butter, baby, you must be crazy. Coming for the chillers. Yo. MacG had it totally right on this one, man. His stance on it, his response on his podcast, stating that this had been shot last year and that she had time to retract any statements or cut out any footage that she wanted to, and she didn't. She did some, but not this particular clip, the one that went viral. So, I gotta rock with MacG on this one. I love what he's doing for SA, biggest podcast. He did it himself. He got out the mud. And it's gonna be a lot of haters, man. That's just what it is. Let's just analyze the tweet. I mean, I will continue saying about dick when I want to. Yes, we know you will. I saw the episode of Lip Service you on talking about, dudes painting your face, ski, whatever. I know that you're comfortable talking about this kind of stuff, Ari. So I don't understand what the problem was when it came to MacG. But yeah, like, I think women should express themselves freely, and I mean, it's what it is. They should be able to talk just like we talk, right, without judgment. So I'm cool with that. But when we get to "and you misogynistic peasants," I mean a double whammy. They're misogynistic and peasants. I mean, if reciting your lyrics to a woman makes you misogynistic, shit, I'll never sing the card. I'll never listen. I can't even listen to rap. Then you say, can continue to jerk off to my music, thank you, which is furthering. I mean, you calling him misogynistic, but that's really weird. That's really sexist. That, like, now you're implicating that this man sees you, or people that are backing him up see you as a sexual object, which goes against your whole narrative. It's like you're almost inciting that. You're implying that on somebody unprovoked because your argument isn't. My problem is when a celebrity sees an opportunity to use something for clout and weaponize a movement for their own agenda. That is my problem. And if you look at her tweets, if you look at, how she how she reacted, what time frame that was, like, what are we talking about? What do we stop the cap? Stop the cap, fam. Stop. My theory is this. Because this interview was done months ago. Ari already knew about it. She cut out other parts of the interview. She requested to cut out other parts of the interview, right? So she had ample time to cut this part out if she didn't like it, right? I think what happened is she got gassed, it came out. She saw it, maybe her friend said something. She felt embarrassed. You see this uproar on Twitter, and people get caught in the light sometimes, and they just ride that wave. And, it's the clout wave. It's like, all right, well, I'm going to weaponize what she would call feminism, because true feminism isn't to be weaponized against men. It's legitimate issues that have to do with inequality with women in the workplace and society as a whole. When you talk about assault, abuse, stuff like that, like, there's a legitimate issues that feminists are fighting against, and I'm all for it, right? I'm all for it. I understand GBV. I understand what's going on in South Africa. I know it's a serious issue. So this is not it. Like, this is not about that. I know it's genuine issues that South African women specifically should be concerned about. Black women in general on this side as well. And I'm all for that. And I has another tweet, her last tweet, that says, "I'm grateful to those who have supported me this far." Should be thus far. It's okay. Thank you so much and love you always. I'll be working on my healing and happiness and pray the same for you all. In conclusion, I do want to say this. I think that mental health is very important. I deal with my own struggles, like just in everyday life, everything that we're going through in this panini, and creating content. So I get it. All artists go through shit. I don't want to harp too much on her because I do think she's going through a lot. I know when she went to Ghana, she received a lot backlash from Americans making fun of her. I don't know why. I don't get what was funny about that. But she has stated that she was going through a lot, and she went there to clear her head. So he does this to other guests. They take it like a champ. They know what it is, and I think his intentions are good. We have Charlemagne, y'all got MacG, and this is something that's binding the worlds together, right? My whole LA to SA community is definitely paying attention to this, because it's an artist from America finally coming on MacG's podcast, which is the biggest podcast in South Africa. I love MacG, been watching him for a while, and I hope to go on there. If you did your research, which you should do if you're going somebody's show, right? If you're going somebody's show, you did your research, right? Or your team did their research. He asked people crazy questions. He asked LKG, could she be his mama so he could breastfeed? Matt, you crazy, Matt. It's definitely equality when it comes to the jokes. He asked guys crazy questions. He asked women crazy questions. He asked Pearl Thusi inappropriate question. Thusi, inappropriate question. She just gave it right back to him, talking about his mama, gave him a mama joke. Like, I think context matters so much, and unfortunately a lot of people are going to see this clip and they're going to grasp onto that 20 seconds, 30 seconds, whatever it is, right? And that, if they haven't heard of MacG, that's going to define him for them, that moment, right? That's going to be their introduction, right? So first impressions are everything. So they're going to be outraged and who is this guy? But people that know who he is and what he does expect nothing different. Yo, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. I just had a contest in the WhatsApp group. Somebody won 500 Rand. So it's going to be a lot more to come. Just make sure you like, comment, subscribe, get in the WhatsApp group if you can. If you're not, just send me a comment, send a brother a shout. I'll take notice, and you could be entered to win next. Peace from Khalees, from LA to SA. Yo!